Guess who's back? Me. Hey everyone, I'm Danielle and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for sticking around, you guys. It has been so long since I've done a video, and it's been so long that I've actually played The Sims. So guys, as you know, we made a big move. I did mention it in my previous video. If you don't know or you haven't seen the video, I suggest you do go watch it if you are interested to see where the road has led me over the past, well, it's almost actually 2 months, holy moly. But I am back. I found a little mojo. I switched my laptop on and I said, let's do this. So let's first start and say it is Friday, guys. Happy Friday, and I hope you guys had a great week. In fact, because I haven't spoken to you guys and I haven't seen you all for so long, I hope you guys had an amazing month and a half. Let's just say 2 months. I hope you guys did everything you wanted to do, and it was an extremely good 2 months. So I'm not gonna lie, for the first video I did scratch my head a lot. What was I going to build? What was I going to record? Because I haven't opened my laptop for like 2 months and life has just been so busy, and you know, being separated as a family and finally being able to be together is just, it's great. And we live on a ranch, so every day there's something to do. If it's not going outside and doing something, it is something inside. And of course, when we all are together, we spend family time. So finding a balance for me was really hard, and trying to incorporate the videos and playing Sims and getting my time for myself, basically. But I feel I found, I'm not going to speak too soon, but I'm hoping that I found my mojo and I can just carry on as per usual from now. So basically, getting a video and building something was really hard. I gave it a long thought and I was thinking to myself, what was I going to build? Because I had zero inspiration. I didn't know what I was going to do. And you would think, you know, given such a long break, you would think, okay, you're probably pumped to get back. You've probably overflown with ideas. No dear, not me at all. But I did finally decide to just show you guys what type of lifestyle we are. So this home that I created, that I built, is not exactly the home that we live in. I would like it to be. That's the way I would hope it looks like, but it doesn't, because I didn't actually go out and go see how the roofing looks like. I just kind of thumbsucked it. So I think it turned out beautiful. I'm 200% sure if I do go outside and I take pictures as reference, it's not gonna look like that at all. But I mean, you guys won't know. You just have to believe me. But the inside of the home and the layout and the whole floor plan is exactly how it is. The only thing, it might be out of proportion. So some rooms might be bigger in The Sims than what it is in real life, if you get my drift. So furniture as well, I decorated the inside really quick. It was just to give you an idea of how, and not how it looks like, but just kind of where's everything, where's all the rooms. So the home that we live in now is a lot bigger than what we used to. And I am going to be honest, I didn't actually sit down and think about how I was going to do this. I actually just went for it and just started building. I drew a rough sketch about how I think it would look like and just started building. The thing is, this is an old farmhouse. So I don't know, back in the day, maybe it was those years that the people used to, I know for a fact there is a basement. I didn't do a basement in this build, not because I didn't want to, because I only realized when I'm done, I'm like, oh man, a basement, I forgot. So there is a basement, and what they used to do in the olden days, I kind of caught up on my history. Clever girl. So what they used to do is everything was self-sufficient. So they would farm all the fruits and vegetables and things, and they would actually can them down in the basement, and it's really, really cold and humid down there, and you guys won't believe it, but I've only been in the basement once. It's not because I'm scared. It is only I don't know, actually. I just don't have a reason to go down there yet. But I did find some really nice bottles, like mason jars. I don't know what you would call it in other places, console jars. And I've, used them. But in general, there's a lot of like, I don't know, in the beginning it was quite freaky because the walls, I don't know how to say it, but the walls, especially upstairs, not much downstairs, but upstairs there's like little doors, and it's so freaky. It's not anymore, but there's little doors in the walls where you could actually open and you would go into the roof, and they would use that back in the day as storage. So you would open the door, put your stuff that you wanted to store inside the actual roof. Now I know for a fact that more modern homes, I don't know, if it differs from, where you stay, but in South Africa, more modern homes, or the ones that I used to, they used to have like in the ceiling they have a square hole. So you would open the hole, put a ladder, and then climb into the hole, and you'll have access to the whole roof. But back in the day, they obviously didn't have that, and we refer to that as the attic. In South Africa, if you would climb into the roof and do stuff or store stuff there. But this home, and I know as well, my parents also in South Africa have a old farmhouse, and there was no homes around them, it was just land, and their roof or their attic is also a walk-in. It's a door, it's not a climb through the ceiling hole that you have to poke your head and kind of maneuver yourself into the roof. I didn't put all those doors in, first of all, and of course in Sims you cannot climb into the roof unless there's something I missed in the 2 months or something that I'm unaware of. But as far as I know, unless you build a room in the roof, which I know you can manipulate to do, you can't play in the roof. So I didn't even bother with that. There's a lot of cupboards, like cabinets and cupboards. That right there, that is a mudroom. We don't have mudrooms back in South Africa because it doesn't snow. Or recently I've seen a few posts in South Africa since I've been here, because of the cold in some areas it does snow, which is not South Africa. It doesn't snow. But if it snows, the mudroom acts like where you can put your shoes when you're done working outside, and you don't bring in mud and stuff to the inside. So I didn't really focus. What I did afterwards is I went in and put shoes down and stuff down, odds and ends, just to upload it on the gallery. But like I said, this build was just to show you guys what I've been up to, not what I've been up to, but where I'm living and the home I'm living. So the home is kind of around, covered in, I don't know, what would you say it, like surrounded in hedges. It is a bit bigger on the backyard, a lot bigger, but I didn't want to, there's nothing in the backyard yet. So it would have been just wasted space in the Sims. So I just decided to use a smaller lot to build the home. And of course, next door to our home is a big, huge garden. Unutilized as of yet. We hoping to do that next year, kind of make a fresh start and plant like vegetables and stuff, just because I just have loads of time, I just have time. That's just one of those things. Everyone, come on. Gosh, okay. So next year, that is the plan. That I didn't do that in this build. I just wanted to show you guys the home. That is it. And I love our home. I really, really do. Like I said, tons of storage space. I didn't put as much storage space in the Sims as what there is in this home. Loads of cabinets, loads of nooks and crannies, and I think if I actually took a step back and planned it properly, I might have just, I don't know, this video is quite long, the recording was quite long, and I moved really quick, especially with the inside. You can see, I mean, the kitchen is dull, it's so empty. There's a few, like I said, jars on the countertops. I didn't even put that in because the idea was just to kind of show you guys what's happening. So I really enjoyed building it. If I had to turn back time, I would most likely just put some more decorations in. Not that we have much yet. You know, when you move to a new home, especially when you start fresh, you don't have all the things that you used to have. So my previous home, I love fake plants, and because I can't care for real ones, just don't take me on that. I love fake plants and decoration. I like clean, sleek, I won't say modern, but I don't like clutter personally. I like open spaces. Some of those furniture stuff that I put in there, we don't have that, but I just felt like it's so empty because the proportion is so out of whack. The rooms look so big. Like the dining room, it's not that big. It's not that big like it is in this. Okay, it is. I don't know. I don't know. It just looks odd in The Sims if you have all those open spaces. It's only because I don't like, in The Sims, I don't like having an empty, boring room. I like clutter in The Sims because I don't like clutter in my real life. You see? You can fantasize or do whatever you want in The Sims and it doesn't affect your real life. So yeah, this is basically the idea. It isn't to the T perfect. Mind you, next to the bathroom or the washroom is my office. Yes, I have an office. So, but I can't use it because I've tried to do a video earlier on and the lighting was just really bad. So I'm sitting in our dining room and the scenery might change in the background because as soon as I have better lighting, I'll move back to my office because I want to settle in there. But I need a good light that's, you know, features all of this perfectly so you guys can see me even if you don't want to. I don't even know, like cover the corner of the camera, just cover it and close your ears. But I will be moving hopefully back to my office as soon as I have better lighting. I don't get it though because the light is on, the windows are open, whatever. I need, like, with this webcam, I need like light straight into my face. But as you guys can see, very, very empty, very quick. I just plop down furniture as much as I can. And you know, in general, I love my home. I love our new life. And I always say it doesn't matter where you are or where we are, as long as you're together with people you love. That is the most important thing for me, especially if you're together with people that you love and adore, and that's really important in your life. You're happy, you're content. I want to say, what else do you need? But what else do you need? I mean, you know, money can't buy people or people you love, you know. So for me, we could have ended up anywhere. As long as we were together at the end of the day as a family, that was the most important part. I always said that, and I'm saying it again, and I will always say it, we together. That, my friends, is the office that I am not recording in now. No, I'm not. But that is the office. There's a one window, so that might be the problem because there's not enough lighting. But that would kind of help if I just had a light. But that will come. Everything will come in time. We're kind of slowly building up our home to make it more us. Does it make sense? So as you guys can see, very quick. Just it's very quick home, very open, very empty. The kids' rooms, don't think my kids' rooms are like really boring like that. It isn't. It's really colorful. My daughter has horse bedding on her bed. Of course, Sims don't have that unless you have CC. I don't, which you guys know. So pretty plain, but pretty boring. They don't have a lot of loose toys in the Sims. So what my daughter has is she has these cube, I wouldn't say cube, but like little shelves. And on the shelves, she has like her dolls and her horses and stuff, you know, kind of displayed. That I didn't put in because we don't have that. So I kind of left the shelves empty. I did struggle with those cubicles. They just didn't want to play along. It frustrates me, so I just kind of left it. I didn't even fill them with stuff. Oh my word. I'm hoping for the next build, whatever I plan, whatever I decide to do, it will go a bit smoother and I'll have more decorations for you guys. So there is also one room on the top floor that is empty, and it is exactly like that room is exactly like the home or inside the actual room in real life. There is just a bed. There isn't even a dresser. It's just a spare bedroom. It is right there. It's literally just a bed. Nothing else. So that isn't because I didn't want to decorate it. It is literally empty. There's nothing in that room except a bed. That is it. My son's room as well, a lot more blue cars, construction. Of course, I like kind of the forest theme, so I just kind of went with it. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an idea how our home looks, not exactly to the T. There's a playroom for the kids as well. Just what I did is I brought almost all of their toys from South Africa. I brought over in bags, and it did help a lot. It really did. They have a piece of home. But guys, we are nearing the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys hopefully next week, Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I wasn't too bad for the first time in 2 months, but like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed yet and you kind of want to, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week Friday. Bye guys.